English grammar rules. This is a quick English grammar. Index 1. Parts of speech. 1.1 Nouns. 1.2 Pronouns. 1.3 Verbs. 1.4 Adjectives. 1.5 Adverbs. 1.6 Prepositions. 1.7 Conjunctions. 1.8 Interjections. 1.9 Determiners. 1.10 Modal verbs. 1.11 Gerunds and infinitives. 1.12 Articles. 2. Sentence structure. 2.1 Subject and predicate. 2.2 Objects. 2.3 Clauses. 2.4 Phrases. 2.5 Types of sentences. 2.6 Voice. 2.7 Mood. 2.8 Tenses. 2.9 Conditionals. 2.10 Reported speech. 2.11 Sentence fragments and run-ons. 2.12 Subject-verb agreement. 2.13 Modifiers. 2.14 Parallelism. 2.15 Relative clauses. 3. Punctuation. 3.1 Period. 3.2 Comma. 3.3 Semicolon. 3.4 Colon. 3.5 Quotation marks. 3.6 Apostrophe. 3.7 Question mark. 3.8 Exclamation mark. 4. Common errors. 1. Parts of speech. The parts of speech explain how a word is used in a sentence. There are 8 main parts of speech. Each part of speech is explained in detail below with examples. 1.1 Nouns. Nouns are words that name a person, place, thing, or idea. They can be classified into different types such as common nouns, proper nouns, concrete nouns, abstract nouns, countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Common nouns. General names of people, places, or things. Examples: teacher, city, car. Proper nouns. Specific. Names of people, places, or things. Examples: Mr. Smith, New York, Toyota. Concrete nouns. Things that can be seen, touched, or measured. Examples: apple, dog, building. Abstract nouns. Ideas or concepts that cannot be touched or seen. Examples: love, freedom, knowledge. Countable nouns. Nouns that can be counted. Examples: book, cat, idea. Uncountable nouns. Nouns that cannot be counted. Examples: water, air, information. 1.2 Pronouns. Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns to avoid repetition. They can be classified into several types. Personal pronouns. Refer to specific people or things. Examples: I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Possessive pronouns. Show ownership. Examples: mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. Reflexive pronouns. Refer back to the subject of the sentence. Examples: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. Demonstrative pronouns. Point to specific things. Examples: this, that, these, those. Interrogative pronouns. Used to ask questions. Examples: who, whom, whose, which, what. Relative pronouns. Introduce relative clauses. Examples: who, whom, whose, which, that. Indefinite pronouns. Refer to non-specific things. Examples: somio, nay, anything, everyone, nothing. 1.3 Verbs. Verbs are words that show action or a state of being. They are essential to the structure of a sentence. Verbs can be classified into different types. Action verbs. Show physical or mental action. Examples: run, jump, think, imagine. Linking verbs. Connect the subject to additional information. Examples: am, is, are, was, were, seem, become. Helping verbs. Help the main verb in a sentence by extending its meaning. Examples: have, has, had, do, does, did, will, shall, would, should, can, could, may, might. Must. Verbs also have different forms to indicate tense past, present, future aspect, simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous, and mood indicative, imperative, subjunctive. 1.4 Adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe a noun or pronoun, giving more information about the object signified. Types of adjectives include descriptive adjectives, describe qualities or states. Examples: happy, blue, large. Quantitative adjectives indicate the quantity of nouns. Examples: some, many, few. Demonstrative adjectives point out specific nouns. Examples: this, that, these, those. Possessive adjectives show ownership. Examples: my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Interrogative adjectives used in questions. Examples: why, ch, what, whose. Comparative adjectives compare two things. Examples: taller, smarter, faster. Superlative adjectives indicate the extreme or highest degree. Examples: tallest, smartest, fastest. 1.5 Adverbs. Adverbs are words that describe a verb, adjective, or other adverb, providing more detail about how, when, where, or to what extent something happened. Types of adverbs include adverbs of manner, describe how an action is performed. Examples: quickly, slowly, carefully. Adverbs of time indicate when an action occurs. Examples: now, later, yesterday. Adverbs of place indicate where an action occurs. Examples: here, there, everywhere. Adverbs of frequency indicate how often an action occurs. Examples: always, often, rarely. Adverbs of degree indicate the extent or degree of an action. Examples: very, quite, almost. 1.6 Prepositions. Prepositions are words that show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. Common prepositions include examples: in, on, at, by, for, with, under, over, between, among, during, before, after. Prepositions often indicate location, in the house, time, at 5 o'clock, direction, to the store, and other relationships. 1.7 Conjunctions. Conjunctions are words that join words, phrases, or clauses. There are three main types of conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions connect words, phrases, or clauses of equal importance. Examples: and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet. Subordinating conjunctions connect a dependent clause to an independent clause. Examples: because, although, since, unless, while, after, before, when. Correlative conjunctions pairs of conjunctions that work together. Examples: either, or, neither, nor, both, and, not only, but also. 1.8 Interjections. Interjections are words that express strong emotion or sudden bursts of feeling. They are often followed by an exclamation mark. Examples: oh, wow, ouch, hey, alas, bravo. 1.9 Determiners. Determiners are words that introduce nouns and specify their meaning in terms of quantity, proximity, definiteness, or possession. Types of determiners include articles. Examples: a, and, the. Demonstratives. Examples: this, that, these, those. Quantifiers. Examples: some, many, few, several. Possessives. Examples: my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Numbers. Examples: 1, 2, 3, etc. 1.10 Modal verbs. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that express necessity, possibility, permission, or ability. They include examples: can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. Modal verbs are used with the base form of the main verb and do not change form for different subjects. 1.11 Gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives are verb forms that can function as nouns. Understanding their use is essential for proper sentence construction. Gerunds: the ing form of a verb used as a noun. Examples: swimming is fun. He enjoys reading. Infinitives: the base form of a verb preceded by to, used as a noun. Examples: to swim is fun. He wants to read. Usage: some verbs are followed by gerunds, some by infinitives, and some by both with a change in meaning. Examples: she stopped smoking. She stopped to smoke. 1.12 Article. Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. There are two types of articles. Definite article. The specifies a particular noun. Example: the cat on the roof. Indefinite articles. A and an refer to a general noun. Examples: a cat on a roof, an apple on the table. Usage: use a before consonant sounds and before vowel sounds. Examples: a university, an hour. 2. Sentence structure. Understanding sentence structure helps in constructing meaningful sentences. A well-formed sentence typically consists of a subject and a predicate, and may also include objects, clauses, and phrases. 2.1 Subject and predicate. A sentence is composed of a subject and a predicate. Subject: the part of the sentence that tells who or what the sentence is about. Example: the cat subject is sleeping. Predicate: the part of the sentence that tells something about the subject. Example: the cat is sleeping. Predicate. 2.2 Objects. Objects are words that receive the action of the verb. There are three types of objects. Direct objects receive the action of the verb directly. Example: she reads books. Indirect objects indicate to whom or for whom the action is performed. Example: he gave her a gift. Object of the preposition. Follow a preposition and complete its meaning. Example: she is at the park. 2.3 Clauses. Clauses are groups of words that contain a subject and a predicate. There are two main types of clauses. Independent clauses can stand alone as a sentence. Example: she enjoys reading. Dependent subordinate clauses cannot stand alone and need an independent clause to complete their meaning. Example: although she was tired. Dependent clauses often begin with subordinating conjunctions such as although, because, since, unless, etc. 2.4 Phrases. Phrases are groups of words that work together but do not contain both a subject and a predicate. They provide additional information within a sentence. Types of phrases include noun phrases, a group of words that act as a noun. Example: the quick brown fox. Verb phrases, a group of words that act as a verb. Example: will be running. Adjective phrases, a group of words that act as an adjective. Example: very happy with the results. Adverb phrases, a group of words that act as an adverb. Example: very quickly. Prepositional phrases, a group of words that begin with a preposition. Example: after the meal. 2.5 Types of sentences. There are 4 types of sentences, each serving a different purpose. Declarative: makes a statement. Example: the sky is blue. Interrogative: asks a question. Example: is the sky blue? Imperative: gives a command. Example: close the door. Exclamatory: expresses strong emotion. Example: what a beautiful sky. 2.6 Voice. Voice refers to the relationship between the subject and the action of the verb. There are 2 voices. Active voice: the subject performs the action. Example: the cat chased the mouse. Passive voice: the subject receives the action. Example: the mouse was chased by the cat. Active voice is usually preferred in writing for clarity and conciseness. 2.7 Mood. Mood expresses the attitude of the speaker toward the action or state of the verb. There are 3 main moods. Indicative mood states a fact or asks a question. Example: she is reading. Is she reading? Imperative mood gives a command or request. Example: read the book. Subjunctive mood expresses a wish, suggestion, or condition that is contrary to fact. Example: if I were you, I would read more. 2.8 Tenses. Tenses indicate the time of action or state of being as shown by the verb. There are 3 main tenses, each with 4 aspects. Present tense. Simple present: she reads. Present continuous: she is reading. Present perfect: she has read. Present perfect continuous: she has been reading. Past tense. Simple past: she read. Past continuous: she was reading. Past perfect: she had read. Past perfect continuous: she had been reading. Future tense. Simple future. She will read. Future continuous. She will be reading. Future perfect. She will have read. Future perfect continuous. She will have been reading. 2.9 Conditionals. Conditionals are sentences expressing factual implications or hypothetical situations and their consequences. There are 4 main types of conditionals. Zero conditional. Used for general truths or laws of nature. Example: if you heat water, it boils. First conditional. Used for real and possible situations. Example: if it rains, we will stay indoors. Second conditional. Used for unreal or hypothetical situations in the present or future. Example: if I had $1 million, I would travel the world. Third conditional. Used for unreal situations in the past. Example: if I had known, I would have acted differently. 2.10 Reported speech. Reported speech, or indirect speech, is used to relay what someone else said without quoting them directly. It often involves changes in tense, pronouns, and other words. Direct speech. He said, I am going to the store. Reported speech. He said that he was going to the store. Key changes include tense shifts, e.g., present to past. Pronoun adjustments, e.g., I to he, she. Time expressions, e.g., now to then. 2.11 Sentence fragments and run-ons. Understanding and avoiding sentence fragments and run-on sentences is crucial for clear and effective writing. Sentence fragments. Incomplete sentences that lack a subject or verb or do not express a complete thought. Example: because I was tired. Run-on sentences. 2 or more independent clauses improperly joined without punctuation or conjunctions. Example: I love to write, it is my favorite hobby. Fix fragments by completing the thought and run-ons by separating them into distinct sentences or using conjunctions or punctuation. 2.12 Subject-verb agreement. Subjects and verbs must agree in number, singular or plural. Key rules include: singular subjects take singular verbs. Example: the cat runs. Plural subjects take plural verbs. Example: the cats run. Indefinite pronouns everyone, someone usually take singular verbs. Example: everyone is happy. Compound subjects joined by and take a plural verb. Example: the dog and the cat are playing. 2.13 Modifiers. Modifiers are words or phrases that provide additional information about other words in a sentence. Proper placement is crucial to avoid confusion. Adjectives. Modify nouns. Example: the blue sky. Adverbs. Modify verbs. Adjectives, or other adverbs. Example: she runs quickly. Misplaced modifiers. Placed too far from the word they modify, causing confusion. Example: she almost drove her kids to school every day. Dangling modifiers. The word they modify is missing from the sentence. Example: running to catch the bus, the rain started pouring. Correct misplaced and dangling modifiers by placing them next to the word they modify. 2.14 Parallelism. Parallelism involves using the same grammatical structure for similar elements within a sentence to ensure clarity and balance. Examples: incorrect: she likes hiking, to swim, and biking. Correct: she likes hiking, swimming, and biking. Incorrect: the manager was responsible for writing reports, overseeing projects, and team supervision. Correct: the manager was responsible for writing reports, overseeing projects, and supervising the team. Ensure all items in a list or series match in form, e.g., all gerunds or all infinitives. 2.15 Relative clauses. Relative clauses provide additional information about a noun without starting a new sentence. They begin with relative pronouns like who, whom, whose, which, and that. Defining relative clauses. Provide essential information. Example: the book that I borrowed was excellent. Non-defining relative clauses. Provide extra information. Example: my brother, who lives in New York, is visiting. Non-defining relative clauses are set off by commas. 3. Punctuation. Punctuation marks help clarify the meaning of sentences. Each punctuation mark has specific rules and uses. 3.1 Period. The period is used to indicate the end of a declarative sentence or a mild imperative. Example. She went to the store. 3.2 comma. The comma is used to indicate a pause between parts of a sentence, separate items in a list, and more. Some common uses include separating items in a list. Example. I bought apples, oranges, and bananas. Before conjunctions in compound sentences. Example. She was tired, but she finished her work. After introductory elements. Example. After the meeting, we went to lunch. To set off non-essential information. Example. My brother, who lives in New York, is visiting. 3.3 semicolon. The semicolon winking face is used to connect independent clauses that are closely related in thought. It can also be used to separate items in a complex list. Example. She loves reading. Her favorite genre is science fiction. Example. We visited Paris, France, Rome, Italy, and Berlin, Germany. 3.4 colon. The colon smiley face is used to introduce a list, a quote, an explanation, or to emphasize a point. Example. She brought 3 things: a book, a pen, and a notebook. Example. Remember the saying, practice makes perfect. 3.5 quotation marks. Quotation marks are used to enclose direct speech or a quotation. They can also be used to indicate titles of short works, such as articles or poems. Example. She said, I will be there soon. Example. Have you read The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost? 3.6 apostrophe. The apostrophe is used to indicate possession or the omission of letters or numbers. Possession. Example. The cat's toy. Contractions. Example. Do not becomes don't. 3.7 question mark. The question mark is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. Example. Are you coming to the party? 3.8 exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is used to express strong emotion or surprise. Example. Watch out for common errors. Below are some common grammar errors and tips on how to avoid them. Being aware of these common pitfalls can help improve your writing accuracy. It's vs. It's is possessive. It's means it is. Example. The dog wagged its tail. / It's going to rain. There vs. There refers to a place. There is possessive. There means they are. Example. The book is over there. / Their house is big. / They're going to the park. Your vs. Your is possessive. Your means you are. Example. Is this your car? / You're very kind. 2 vs. 2 vs. 2. To is a preposition. To means also, or, excessively. 2 is the number 2. Example. I'm going to the store. / She was too tired. / I have 2 cats. Affect vs. Affect. Affect is a verb meaning to influence. Affect is a noun meaning the result. Example. The weather will affect our plans. / The effect of the new law was significant. Then vs. Then is used for time. Then is used for comparison. Example. We will go shopping, then we will eat. / She is taller than her brother. Who vs. Whom. Who is a subject pronoun. Whom is an object pronoun. Example. Who is coming to the party? / Whom did you invite? Fewer vs. Less. Fewer is used with countable nouns. Less is used with uncountable nouns. Example. There are fewer apples in the basket. / There is less water in the bottle. Me vs. I use I as the subject and me as the object. Example. John and I went to the store. / The gift was for John and me. Who vs. That. Use who for people and that for things. Example. The person who called me. / The book that I read.